Hey guys, and we know what happened in the Daytona 500 last night. Denny Hamlin ended up going back to back wins, his third Daytona 500 victory. One of the few people in NASCAR history to do that. So, congratulations to Denny Hamlin and that whole Joe Gibbs Racing 11 team. But there was bigger news that happened on the tri-oval of the last lap coming to the finish line, and that was Ryan Newman, who, him and Ryan Blaney made contact, made Ryan Newman flip. Ryan Newman was on his roof skidding on the track, and then Corey LaJoie comes, nowhere to go, and don't blame anyone, and hits Ryan Newman in the driver's side window, completely dismantles the roll cage, and he is left upside down on fire. And it took so long. He was rushed to Halifax Hospital, and he is still there. Apparently, he is talking to his family, and he has serious injuries that are not life-threatening. So that is great to see there, of course. This is the scariest I think I have ever been, with a NASCAR incident like this, because that is just such a rare place to be hit at, and such a terrible place to be hit at, and I can't believe it happened. And Ryan Newman, he is alive, and thank God, because that was a really, really scary wreck. Twitter was everywhere about it, so that's great. Shout out to David Reagan, who got fourth in Daytona 500, maybe his last. That's great. But I am still speechless because, last night when this was all happening, I thought it wasn't good. They told media to get away. They started putting black screens up. People are saying that's what happened with Dale Earnhardt when he died. So that was just, that was really scary. Reporters asked Roush Fenway pit crew members of that 6 team if he was conscious or not. They said, we don't know, and that the lack of information was scarier than anything. And you could see that torn up car in the air right there. And that even the hit on the wall before he got hit by LaJoie was terrible. It is just it's scary times. That was a scary wreck. And when I keep looking in, like when I think of actually what happened, like oh my God, Ryan Newman almost just died at this day and age in NASCAR. It's shocking. It's mind blowing. It makes me speechless. It makes me realize that racing is still dangerous, even though they have all of these awesome safety precautions and will continue to advance them in the future. And especially after this, they will. NASCAR's come so far. NASCAR's dangerous, and any racing is dangerous, especially any motorsport is dangerous. You look at IndyCar and F1 and, all the Formula Series, they get hurt a lot more than NASCAR does, and this just goes to show you NASCAR is extremely dangerous as well. But, this car, it's saved his life for now, and hopefully he will stay recovering. I hope he has a healthy and speedy recovery and can, I hope he gets to the ability physically to be able to race again. And if he doesn't, and that's okay, I completely understand. I hope he's not paralyzed in the body or in the brain or any sort of thing like that, but I'm so glad he is not dead. And congratulations to Denny Hamlin once again. This is mostly, like this. I will call this my Daytona 500 review, even though it's very Ryan Newman centered. Also, like, Kevin McGuire will be doing a few cup races part-time this year, starting possibly at the Michigan race at June for like some new NASCAR team that has old RCR chassis and taken them from Starcom Racing and will be out of the Starcom Racing shop. So that's great to see a new team, but still focused on Ryan Newman. They will be Chevrolets, obviously. Still focused on Ryan Newman. And they have like some kind of barbecue sponsor, that team I just talked about. And I'm really scared for Ryan Newman, that the team that is opening up was a sponsor for Starcom Racing. And I'm babbling on too much. I think I should end this video. But, not Corey LaJoie's or Ryan Blaney's fault, or Ryan Newman's, obviously. That Austin Dillon wreck in 2015 when he flew into the catch fence at the same time, basically, was also extremely scary, but this was even more scary because of just the lack of information and the black screens and no media around the car and